Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Junior Varsity Girls State Championship game between the Chef of Baton Rouge and the Faith Training Christian Academy Patriots of Leesville. Before we begin today's game, we want to introduce to you the players who will be participating. First, we want to introduce the Patriots of Faith Training Christian Academy. Starting first with the juniors, number 4, Kira Henry. And number 50, Julia Jenkins. Freshman, number 51, Grace Rouge. Number 5, Maya Edward. Number 3, Daisy Quartz. Number 45, Michaela Barnes. 8th graders, number 20, Leah Choi. Number 12, Gabriella Davenport. Number 32, Kennedy Biles. And number 14, Jocelyn Davis. 7th grader, number 11, Sky Brownlee. 6th grade, number 22, Kylie Noble. Number 23, Emma Powers. Number 15, Brooklyn Lacasse. And number 2, Lucy Choi. Patriots are coached by Walter Young. And now for Chef of Baton Rouge, also the Patriots. Starting first with the sophomores, number 1, Becca Cernich. Number 12, Emily Rayborn. Number 13, Emma Shelby. Number 35, Sarah Odemont. Number 40, Anna Kiefer. 9th grade, number 34, Allie Bateman. 8th graders, number 3, Lauren Beatty. Number 5, Abby Kiefer. Number 10, Anna Richardson. Number 14, Sarah Shelby. Number 32, Story Stell. Number 45, Lydia Van Valkenburg. Seventh graders, number 0, Lydia Cernich. Number 50, Marissa Langery. Number 52, Isabella Russell. And number 55, Isabella Duplessis. I think we have one player left, number 44, 6th grader, Addison Mingo. Okay, number 21, McKinley Davis. Head coach is Erica Richardson. All right, let's have your game.
All right, Chuck, you see the announcements that are getting made, and turns out some of these rosters are just a little bit off as adjustments have been made throughout the season. A lot of these are dated back October and November when the season started. But needless to say, we've got a double Patriot match here, Faith Training Christian Academy. And these folks from Leesville, Chuck, have been in it throughout. They've had teams in just about every game yesterday and today.
That they have. I mean, and they follow well. They're really close to where we're located here, and where all these games are being hosted today.
Indeed, they have.
That's a combination of those words, and it's probably not a good idea. But right here in central Louisiana, Pineville, Louisiana, not far from that Leesville area.
Yeah, they've come up in mass and have stayed throughout, and have really, Jared, it's been a joy to listen to those guys trying to work on the starters for you for this chef team of Baton Rouge. It's going to be Becca Cernich that's there. Lauren Beebe, Anna Richardson, Sarah Shelby, and Sarah Odemont out there for the Patriots of FTCA. And these are some familiar names if you were along with us last night. It is Grace Rougeau. There at center is Julia Jenkins. Number 11 is Sky Brownlee. Tip is controlled. We'll get a couple of the other starters. Number 4, that's Kiara Henry. And trying to find the other. That's number 20, Leah Choi. So a lot of these had big minutes last night. Lauren Beebe gets the first basket, and we're underway. Patriots from Chef of Baton Rouge. That one is Choi. It's up, correction, Sky Brownlee. And look, she was the only one that didn't score in that varsity, and we were willing her on, trying to get her to score last night. So the bulk of all of these players put in serious time for their varsity squad, but getting the start because they're under 16 years old, and that's one of those. That's Julia Jenkins. Battling, coming out of there with the ball is Anna Richardson.
Wow, what a nice save back before she crossed the timeline.
We were so impressed by the work. There's Brownlee again going to the basket, and she's got 4 points early. We were impressed by the play with Rougeau last night. 51, Grace Rougeau was all over the place. This is for the state championship of junior varsity girls. A halfway point here. We've got the junior varsity boys game coming up, and then both varsity state championships. That shot is up, and it's good from Lauren Beebe. Give her 4. Looking at your screen, the home team in this one on the left-hand side is Chef. The right side team is going to be FTCA. We'll try to keep you adjusted to that, as all they have is home and guest on there. Again, the home team in white, the away team in the dark jerseys. Here goes BB. She's got a couple of buckets on the day, trying to get inside, unable to, though, as Leah Choi is right there. Turnover controlled by Henry of FTCA. Out to the far side, Rougeau's got it. That is Henry now. Henry going to the basket, unable to get there. Choi pulls that one out. Going to be a held ball.
Employing a little one-on-one or man-to-man, if you will, defensive coverage early on.
Yep, coming out trying to press. We saw the aggressiveness ramp up a little bit in this one. Inside, that one goes to Jenkins. She gets it over into the corner. That's a 2, but no good. Misfiring on that one was Henry.
Boxed in.
Good pressure.
Gonna have a hard time getting across that 10-second line.
Coming up, Richardson, though, she will work it into the front court. Going to the basket now as Beebe puts that shot up, and that's good. Lauren Beebe has all 6 for Chef in this one. Chef of Baton Rouge. Now quickly down the court in the other direction was Henry. Henry unable to get a handle on it, and there's the run out. Look, we saw that from Rougeau last night in the varsity game. She will get to the basketball from wherever it's shot from. Good job inside on the rebound by Jenkins to take that one away.
Who towers over most of
And
the
now
other.
Brownlee going the distance. Got a run out. That's Rougeau. Rougeau camping underneath the goal. But the pass had a little too much air on it, Chuck, and allowed the defense to collapse on it.
Little bit of much time to get down there, and and where she had to pick it up from, she couldn't go right back up either. She would have to come out and try to make a readjustment to get a shot on the goal. At the basket.
Slowly walking this one down. BB's got it. She's got all 6. Working the ball down inside. Falls down, does Audemont, and unable to get that controlled.
For a tie ball.
Possession will stay with Chef.
The Patriots.
Ball to the near side. That's BB. BB working her way in. There's a shake across. Shot is up, no good, off the mark by Richardson. Again, banging around on there. Richardson's got it out from 3. Thought about that, but Brownlee's out on her. Quick shot put up, no good. That was Shelby. And that rebound is controlled and out of there by Jenkins. And here comes Brownlee again. They'll try this one more time. This time she finds Rouge underneath, bouncing around, doesn't go. And out and running goes BB once again. She's got Brownlee on her.
Letting the rest of her team get caught up there. Setting up a play.
Over to the near side, Anna has it back to the top in BB. Working down low is Odomall. Going to be a held ball, and this time it will go over to FTCA. 6-4, Chef with an early lead. There goes Brownlee down the court. Sutter steps, thinks about, loses a handle on it as Cernich steps up. Becca Cernich came in there and playing some solid defense. Gets this tied up, and now we'll go back to Chef. Good crowd made it up from Baton Rouge. You see him holding the Go Chef Patriots sign there as the camera spins around right there in the middle above the Wildcat head.
Trying to get a tight shot of that in a few minutes.
Got a number on there, and my old eyes from upside here looking for it. Shot is up, rolls around, no good. Rebound controlled out of there by Choi. Choi has it, forces another held ball. There you go, there's the Patriots sign. We'll look at it. And they made sure to put Chef so you know which Patriots they were talking about. Banged around, Brownlee's gonna have it. She's gonna work the ball inside to Jenkins. Jenkins puts that one up and it's no good. Rebound controlled out of there by Odomall. Over to the corner and Shelby. Shelby's gonna drive the basket and another tie-up. Look, any time that ball, and that's the difference in the girls' game and the guys' game, Chuck. Any time that ball is held for a moment, somebody's jumping to it to tie it up.
Agree they are.
Inside, that is Richardson. She's got it around the corner, being pressured by Rougeau and Choi. Back to the top, that shot is up, off the back iron and no good. Rebound controlled out by Richardson again. That's inside. BB's going to the basket, trying to get it to fall at the buzzer, and does. Lauren Beebe, all 8 points for Chef in the first period. They lead 8-4 over the Patriots of Faith Training Christian Academy. We'll be back after this on 446 Sports.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
It's the perfect time of year to grab everything you need for your big-time fishing partner. Security Sporting Goods at 2220 Memorial Drive in Alexandria has everything you can think of from Abu Garcia, Lewis Duckett, Zebco, and even Zoom. We even have in stock Old Town kayaks with models like Topwater, Sportsman, and even Vapor. No need to shop anywhere else because Security Sporting Goods has it all. Find us on Facebook or you can contact us at 318-445-6246. Security Sporting Goods. We have everything from camo to ammo.
Second period underway, 6-minute periods in the JV games. So that's why that one went a little bit of, I guess, one-on-one action. All 8 of the points for Chef by Lauren Beebe, and all 4 of the points for Faith Training Christian Academy were scored by Sky Brownlee. So a lot of battling and working around, but those two the only ones to tally baskets in the first period. 8-4. Chef leads this one. Brownlee trying to get back to the basket. Thought about the shot, but instead gets it inside. That's no good. Henry misses there. Jenkins quick to get the board in the bucket.
She towers over the rest of them, so she just gets that ball up, and she's worked on good wrist actions from that paint area. She should score well into here.
Yeah, the junior Julia Jenkins averaging 12 rebounds a game for the varsity. So you know that she's a force in there. That shot up and no good. And there she is again, just able to get that. And that's like back in the day when I used to play a ball with them, they'd hold it above my head like that.
Yes, indeed.
8-6 early on. This one locked into a good one. Not a lot of scoring, but definite solid work going on. That is Lauren Beebe. She's up, gets her first basket of the second period. Give her 10 on the game, all 10 at here. Brownlee going to get whistled for the offensive foul. It was out of control and a mismatch there as Brownlee come driving in. Good job of standing her ground, but Sarah Odemont taking that charge.
Yeah, she, the young lady that you were talking about earlier that towers over the rest of them holding the ball. When my daughter played elementary school ball, she was like that. She wore size 11 shoe. Yeah.
I don't think you could put both my shoes.
Yeah. Her shoes were always different from the rest of the girls, obviously.
I got you. Over to the near side is Richardson. Back to Beebe. Beebe, again, we said has double digits already in this one. 10 points, all 10 Chef Patriot points for Lauren Beebe. Slowing things down drastically is this Chef team. Didn't know that we could slow things down more than they had been, but that did it. Becca Cernich touches, gets it back over to Beebe. Beebe looking inside. She's going to get fouled. They're going to whistle Leah Choi. Leah Choi will pick up the foul. Again, this Faith Training Christian team out of Leesville. Teams scattered all over in this. They played earlier, the boys team did. First free throw is up and it's good.
Right on the mark on that one, not a rim touched at all.
And the girls, well, that one bangs around and no good. Rebound controlled underneath by Henry. And Henry looks to get out and go. Over the head of Jenkins, and Rougeau's got it now off the backboard and up and in. Grace Rougeau.
Nice bank shot there.
So FTCA, their girls are playing for the JV state championship. The boys will be playing for the state championship. They played in that consolation game, which means their varsity boys were in for the state championship, and their girls were here. So it's just been well represented by this FTCA team.
Yes.
Choi's going to pick up her second. Leah Choi picks up her second quick foul, and quickly they're going to get somebody up off the bench for her. That is number 15, Brooklyn Lacaz, that will come in. First free throw up and good. First point by someone not named Lauren Beebe in this game.
In the game for Faith Training number 15, Brooklyn Lacaz.
Second free throw up, rolls around, is no good. And battling for that board inside. Good job by Richardson, but unable to finish that off. Now over to Beebe. She misses. Another board up and a foul, and going back to the line to shoot two will be Anna Richardson.
Foul will go on number 4. That's Kira Henry.
They'll give that foul to Kira. Kira Henry picks up her first fourth team foul. No fouls against the Chef team.
And line number 10, Anna Richardson.
Richardson misses that one off to the right.
Substitution into the game, number 45, Michaela Barnes.
Michaela Barnes checking in for her first action. We saw her play in that varsity game last night. She switches places with Julia Jenkins. That one bounced around. It's no good. Rebound controlled out inside by 15. That was Brooklyn Lacaz that had the board, and that's Sky Brownlee that goes to the basket. She's got 6 now. Inside, shot up, bounces high off as Becca Cernich's jump shot high off the backboard, no go. Rougeau has it, turns and fires that. She's got to have to hustle in, get the rebound, but it's controlled out by Cernich. Cernich, a good job hitting the deck, getting that basketball and getting it out. Now Richardson out and running. Back to Cernich. She had a good go of it, but no good. And off the hands of Anna Richardson there. Set to inbounds is Henry. Full court pressure now by the Chef team. It pays off there, knocked away, but will remain. Good work, Sarah Shelby. Errant pass inside, but Rougeau's able to pull it down and now quickly get it across. Michaela Barnes down low. She finds her, does Rougeau. Shot doesn't go. There to control that board's 35, Sarah Odemont. And they get it out, and they're running is this chef team. Anna Richardson finds Cernich over the middle, who will stop. Pop misses that one. Rebound trying to get out of there by Henry. Instead, that shot is back up.
Did not see who that one scored. There we go.
BB gets another shot at it.
Number 3, Lauren Beebe, reverse, team's first.
Anna Richardson gets that basket. And it's 16-10, a little bit of a lead. Back down the other way comes the chef team. Good block, but that's going to get a foul whistled as Shelby was going to the basket. She's going to be fouled by 15, Brooklyn Lacaz. That's her first personal foul. A little bit of a run being made by the Patriots. 2 shots being shot here as Shelby was shooting that one. Again, they'll award the JV championship following this, and the runner-up. Over the next 4 contests, that's how it'll be. At the completion of the boys championship, which is our final, you'll see the first and second team All-State girls, first, second, third team All-State boys, player of the years in both boys and girls, and then the coach of the year. And we'll carry all of the awards coverage live for you here. Lauren Beebe is going to pick up her second personal foul, and can ill afford to get Beebe in foul trouble as she has been the leading scorer. Chuck, I got to believe that if you are this FTCA team, you're dribble penetrating and trying to get the ball on to Beebe and trying to pick up that third foul on her. See if you can get her on the bench.
I would. That sounds like a great plan to have in place.
You know, take your guard and whoever's dribbling, get it into the hands of Rouge or Brownlee, and just dribble towards her each time and work to neutralize the scoring that Beebe has brought in.
Yes. Definitely a positive result that you should be able to anticipate there.
Shot is up, and it's no good. Good pressure by Rougeau. Barnes banging around for the rebound, but it's going to be a held ball between Henry and Odemont. Timeout is going to be taken on the floor. Faith Training Christian Academy is going to take this one. We'll see if it's a 30. It's a 30, full timeout. We'll take it with him back on 446 Sports.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
Back following the timeout, a minute 24 left until halftime. Chef has opened up a 17-10 lead as it's been the Lauren Beebe show for Chef. 8 in the first period. She's got 5 in the second, but she did pick up her second foul and an opportunity to get that scoring threat off the court if you can. Inside to Brownlee. She's got it. Good job of getting the ball up the floor against Shelby. That one's inside, no good. Rougeau banging her way around in there. Back to Henry, she puts that up, and it's no good. Michaela Barnes has it. Held ball is called, it will stay here. That battle between Barnes and Odemont has been a good one. Actually, it'll be they're saying that. So the official overruled the possession arrow there, and now it will stay the next time around. So those officials keep track of all of it. When they're looking under a minute, we go until halftime. That's Beebe, fires that one up, and it's no good. Rebound controlled out. Good work by Shelby underneath. And that gets it over to Richardson. She's got her 4th point, both all in the second period. Ball over to Brownlee, unable to get there on an errant pass from Henry. 19-10 in this one. Chef has the lead. They're on the left side of your scoreboard. Ball around to the side. Shot is up, and it's off the bank and in there. Sarah Shelby gets her first bucket of the game, so the wealth has been spread out in this one. A 12-point period. Correction, 11-point. They're going to call a foul to the near side. It's going to be on number 15, Brooklyn Lacaz. She'll pick up her second and the 6th team foul in the first half. So 1 away from the bonus. Only 2 fouls on Chef in this game, both of them by Lauren Beebe. Beebe fires that one up, so don't worry about the fouls. I'm shooting the ball. Rebound, Odomall board in the bucket. Should be the final score of the half, and it is. And what a period it was for this Chef team. They lead 23-10 at the half in this one. My goodness. It's halftime, 6 minutes to go until half. We'll be back after this. You're watching ACEL Championship Basketball on 446 Sports.
Started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
It's the perfect time of year to grab everything you need for your big-time fishing partner. Security Sporting Goods at 2220 Memorial Drive in Alexandria has everything you can think of from Abu Garcia, Lewis Duckett, Zebco, and even Zoom. We even have in stock Old Town kayaks with models like Topwater, Sportsman, and even Vapor. No need to shop anywhere else because Security Sporting Goods has it all. Find us on Facebook or you can contact us at 318-445-6246. Security Sporting Goods. We have everything from camo to ammo.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK. and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Back to live action, and that's the sign that we were talking about a little bit earlier there. Chuck's going to be able to get on that. It says "Go Chef Patriots," and yeah, she's been sitting in and has held the sign up the entire game today, and has not missed an opportunity to have that sign up, and so we're excited. Look, they're getting the camera and they're letting her know that I think that they're getting a picture of it. So anyway, don't know who she is, but we certainly know that she's cheering for the Chef Patriots. She didn't want you to think that it was some other Patriots, but there's the Patriots fan base that's in there, and getting a picture of that sign. There's a little future basketball player. Now they start them young in ACEL, we know that, but I don't think that it's quite that young. But she's had the sign in one hand and her chin in the other watching this one. Great day of basketball here. Great fans there in both sides of this, supporting both Patriots teams out here today. We're in Pineville, Louisiana at the ACEL State Championships. This is the Junior Varsity State Championship, and indeed her Chef Patriots out to a big lead in this one, 23-10. 2 6-minute periods remain. Going to need something from FTCA to come back here. Leading scorer, Lauren Beebe, leads all scorers. She's got 13. Choi puts that one up, misses. Rouge able to track that rebound down. And working around. Now you can see the tape delay that's on there because she's waving over here to us now. Got a little the camera's getting waved around, but it's off of there now. Back to action. That one's inside. And so that basket, Jenkins gets her second basket of the game.
It's nice being able and seeing the folks that are watching this, even in the stands, got a little delay. But
well, that shows you that the folks that are in here are watching that. So to our friend over in the gray sweatshirt that is sitting directly across from where you're at, a big hello to you out there. So we'll have fun that'll watch it in the stands, and they'll go back and watch it afterwards as well. We have probably 2 to 3 times the viewership after the games are over of folks that are going back to watch this one. Ball is around to the near side. That is BB. She is having a big game, 13. She's got 2 fouls. The only 2 fouls by that Chef basketball team. Back to the near side is Richardson.
And that doesn't make us mad at all that afterwards. As a matter of fact, would rather you be here and go back and watch it afterwards.
You're exactly right. BB puts this one up, falling, trying to draw the foul, doesn't do it. And there's Jenkins to pull that rebound down. Working in is Henry. Henry going to the basket. She's going to be fouled.
Foul's going to go on number 3. That's Lauren Beebe, her 3rd. First on the team in the half. At the line, number 4, Kira Hammer.
Chuck Beebe has picked up her 3rd personal foul, and that's what we talked about. That sends Henry to the line. She's got another basket there, or the free throw. And Beebe's going to come in. That's going to bring Allie Babin into the game. Henry will go up and make that basket. 23-14. This is an opportunity for that FTCA team to get back in it. You've got 15 points on the bench now with her 3rd foul with Lauren Beebe. We'll see what this Chef Patriot team is able to do. Choi jumping into the passing lane. She overshoots Brownlee, but there is Rouge. That one is turned back over. Anna Richardson able to pick it up and go to the basket. She gets the bucket, so that's what you do when Beebe goes to the bench. You get Anna Richardson back in the game. There's a turnover, no correction. Henry's got that one. From downtown, rolls around and out of there. Rebound controlled and off the good heads up play down there by Anna Richardson. (25-14). Chef has the lead. They're the team on the left side. Turnover there. Julia Jenkins has it. She controls it out to Choi. Now Brownlee, the cross-court pass over to Rougeau. That duo's done that a lot.
A little strong off the board.
Yeah, Rougeau unable to get. And there you see the couple. That's the one that pointed out the sign, so they were following along. So we felt it only right that they should get a little FaceTime in this one as well. Back to live action we go. That shot is up, and it's no good. Allie Babin missed there. A lot of Chef fans in the house tonight, so good to see that. We need one of those kiss cams or whatever they have on there, like at the baseball games. You know, you can look up some funny things on those and watch some of those that are planned out in those games.
Definitely.
2:59 remaining here, 25-14 in the 3rd period. Slowly working things down, and you saw that she had the 2 points since BB went out with her 3rd foul. And I got to believe if it gets any closer that they'll get BB in there. Again, Rougeau had the rebound, thought she had it cleared, but very active on the floor is Anna Richardson. The Lady Patriots team from Chef of Baton Rouge putting things together, trying to get this junior varsity state championship. There's another held ball. Timeout is going to be called here. 30-second timeout. Chuck will keep it. We'll keep it here. And again, we talked about it. A lot of fans following along during the game. Good to see that. We saw the sign that was down there, and that just shows you the little bit of a delay that's on there. We're about a minute behind actual action. Of course, if you've just tuned in, though, you don't know that. So that's you're right on time with you.
Yes.
And then as you go back and watch this, we'll do it. But we sit above where the benches are, across from what is the student section and the home standing side. They don't really sit here at LCU on this side. Not a lot going on this side. So normally the home standing crowd is across from where the benches are, so they can see the benches and see the players. Student section is off to the left just a little ways of where we're looking, right in there where you'd see on your screen now. And then the cheerleaders sit down in that final section. But it gives you the idea of the workings here at LCU. Inside to Jenkins, looking for something to do with the ball. She gets it to Rouge. Good full court pressure. As stepping in is Becca Cernich, taking that ball right away. Allie Baben trying to go to the basket. She's going to be fouled by Choi. Choi picks up her third personal foul, and that's going to send Allie to the line to shoot two.
She was in shooting motion, but it looked more like a pass, but that's okay.
First one was up and off the front iron.
Deserves those shots.
Gets the second to fall. 26-14, winding down to a couple of minutes, and that full court pressure is intense.
It is. Causing
over to the near side, that is Jenkins. She's unable to finish there. Gets the board again, trying to put this one back up. Good job of that Chef team not fouling down there.
You know, one Patriot would say it's unpatriotic to the other.
Chuck Perkins at inside to Brownlee. She's got it double clutches as the ball was partially blocked by Shelby, and Shelby now is out and running. Brownlee chasing this one, sliding right into the door where the concession stand is.
Maybe they'll come out with some popcorn. Not likely.
Not likely. But you have to have cash, too. Don't go in there with a debit card by any means.
True. It'll be debit of snacks.
Shot is up and good. There's Richardson. She's got 8 now on the afternoon.
Oh, goodness.
Turnover there. Becca Cernich gets it. She's looking, but Henry says we're not having that. Kira gets it out to Brownlee. Brownlee now making her way down the floor. Good cross pass to Rouge. And I wonder how many times a day in practice they work on that move, because we've seen Brownlee to Rouge a lot, and I expect we'll call that a lot as they are both younger players.
Nice attempt on basket there, shot on goal.
Rouge and Brownlee,
there it
both
is.
Sophomores. That's Anna Richardson again. Now she is in double digits.
And a steal. Oh.
Well, what a flurry this has been put on by that Chef team. Chef of Baton Rouge, unless something changes, on their way to a junior varsity state girls championship here in the ACEL division.
They definitely are.
Three-pointer on the way from the top of the key, bangs around and gets out of there. Sarah Odermont pulls that when she's battling with Jenkins, but gets it back over to Richardson. So the question was posed to you, what would happen to the scoring if BB went out? Well, Anna says, here, I'll show you.
Yeah. Not a problem. Watch this.
Hold my water and watch this. Yeah, she said sit back and I'll take it. I'll take it from here.
But wait, there's more.
Off the ball.
Look at that. Wow.
Look, that shot from Becca Cernich was as high off the glass, Chuck, as you could get it without going out of bounds. And I don't know that I've seen one banked that high other than a game of horse, perhaps.
And you had to call that
you
one.
You did. I mean, you had, if you're going to hit it high, you can't just say backboard on that. You've got to say I'm hitting it off of the high corner of the backboard in it. To the top is Henry, partially blocked, not going to be there. Trying to go behind the back, but Henry was right there.
Almost.
And clearing it out goes Richardson. 4 and 3 on the clock, and there's going to be a foul that's whistled on the floor, so they'll reset things. That foul was on Grace Rouge.
She was battling on her own down on this end of the court amongst 3 other opposing Patriots.
Right. 3.2 to go here, third quarter of play. And we'll wind down. Final shot there is blocked. Choi gets a block on Shelby. 32-14. It is all Chef of Baton Rouge in this girls JV state championship. We'll be back for the fourth period of play on 446 Sports.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Back to HOS Fieldhouse. I am Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins, and that was the third back two that we had as the mute button was pushed. And I actually feel like I sounded a lot better at that point with it. Chef of Baton Rouge just 6 minutes away from claiming a girls' state championship in the junior varsity division. Still a quarter left to play, but this has been a dominant performance by the Lady Patriots of Chef of Baton Rouge.
You've never had a stuttering problem before, Doug, but leave it to me. I can remedy that.
2-point basket is up and good by Richardson. That gives her 12. She is 1 point off of the lead, the high scoring of Lauren Beebe, and Beebe has made her way back into the game. So between Beebe and Richardson, you've got 25 points scored between the two of them. Good full court pressure being put on by Shelby as Brownlee trying to get something going, get around. This one picked up late by Beebe. She gets it across to Richardson. Richardson stops, converts, basket 14 now for Anna Richardson.
Very good awareness there.
This is game 3 of 6 today. We're just about 5 minutes away from crowning a JV state champion in girls basketball. And that is Becca Cernich that gets that basket in. And this thing has skyrocketed to 24, as after that first period, there really wasn't a lot of scoring. Another steal on the inbounds, and that's going to send Shelby to the line as she gets the steal, goes up, but is fouled pretty well. Michaela Barnes with the foul. Said Shelby was shooting, so she'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting a pair.
First personal foul for Barnes, third team foul in the second half. First free throw by Shelby is up and good. That's going to bring Emily Dobbins. No, correction, that is not. That is a number change. Daisy Ports, because Dobbins is a senior, so she wouldn't be in this game.
Oh.
But to say she's number 3 on that varsity team, this is Daisy Ports.
And like you pointed out before, there's several team members on this that play in both JV and varsity, but there is a requirement, right?
Yeah, under 16. You got to be 15 and below to play in these. Shot is up, and it's no good. Good hustle by this Chef team. And look, we didn't see Chef in here as many times as we normally have seen in the state championship games between the divisions. But look, when they have come here.
Called by Faith Training Christian Academy.
FTCA, the Patriots there get the timeout. Just trying to work on a little bit of it as we wind things down. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll give you an idea of what's coming up the rest of the day. Following this, they'll award the state championship to one of these teams. We believe it's going to be the Patriots of Chef of Baton Rouge. Following that is going to be the junior varsity boys matchup, and then we'll get into varsity state championship play. Chuck, that'll be the girls at roughly 4 o'clock, and the boys around 5:30. Following that, and again, that state championship boys game is going to be a special game. It's dedicated to the memory of Chris Simmons, who lost his life on December the 17th in that car crash, and his family will be here in attendance for that one. And we've got a video at halftime of the boys state championship game that we'll show that kind of honors the memory of that young man. So we'll do all of that. Chris Simmons being honored in the boys state championship game. That'll be around halftime of that one, I expect around 6:15. Back to action here. 4 minutes remaining in this one. 39-14. Chef of Baton Rouge well in control. They lead by 25 and looking for more. That's not going to do it. Underneath, getting the rebound out of there, Emily Rayborn. First time that we've seen in here tonight. Also a couple others. You see Anna Kiefer has made her way into the game.
And we haven't mentioned much of it, but ACEL has partnered with the Alexandria Pineville Convention and Visitors Bureau to help get this tournament on this weekend as well.
Indeed. Turnaround jump shot by the sophomore Anna Kiefer, and the Chef fans are really enjoying that.
And we have a set of sponsors that help us as well continue to operate and broadcast and do what we do and keep it free for you to watch.
Look, and another big shout out to Sandy Merrow, the executive director of ACEL, for what she does, for getting all of these things on, and we're delighted to be a small fractional part of what goes on here. We love our new ACEL family as we get direct messages from a lot of you guys on our 446 Sports page, and I encourage that reach out to us, tell us something, let us know who you're rooting for. The chat feature is enabled on Boxcast TV. You can also comment on the YouTube. That's going to get a couple of players out. Brownlee, you're going to see, comes out. Number 5 and number 22 are coming in. That's going to be number 5 is Amaya Edward, and number 22 is Kylie Nold. Nold bringing the ball up for FTCA.
Who've not quite reached that. I guess
Look, right off the bench, though, ready to shoot. That one was Amaya. 27-point lead as the scoring just got shut down in this one midway through towards the tail end of the very first part of the second period. Substitution now, 55 coming in. They're going to get Anna Richardson out there to a good hand, and that will put Isabella Duplessis into the game. And you're starting to see the way these coaches do towards the tail end of the game. They'll get a timeout, make a substitution, and give their player an opportunity to come off of the court and get a pretty good ovation. And that's what they did with Anna Richardson, who came in, picked up 14 points, picked up the slack when BB went out with the 3 fouls. Ball is inside. That shot is blocked. Shelby blocks that one. Got to believe they'll be getting Shelby out of there in a moment. She's one of the starters and has went the distance. Dribbling around is Isabella Duplessis.
Oh, look at that.
Good job jumping into the lane on number 22, Kylie Nold, recently into the game. And here comes a substitution, Lydia Van Valkenburg. And that will get Sarah Shelby out of the game. And that's what you like to see, is giving your folks a chance to come off one by one and get a little bit of an applause. Look, these subs that are coming in, Chuck, they're not just one to just take a knee, if you will, as in football, or pass the ball around here. They're getting the ball and they're firing it up. It's just like batting practice, trying to get the home runs. The three-point is cool. So let's go out there and shoot threes.
Yes, indeed. I've got game too, so we're fixing to see some of it.
There's a jump shot blocked from behind. This is the future of these two organizations here, as a lot of younger players getting some time here. Lydia Van Valkenburg gets the pass off, rolls around, no good. There's Michaela Barnes, clears out the rebound and looks to get it down the floor through before she really turned around to look at it. 27 points is the lead in this one, and Chef of Baton Rouge, minute 47 away from a junior varsity state championship. That one's up.
What I've enjoyed watching these younger players, they're not afraid to dribble in traffic.
Correct. Anna Kiefer goes up and she gets into the scoring column for the Patriots, Chef of Baton Rouge. 43-14. Again, I am Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins, bringing you all the ACEL State Championships. There's a steal by Duplessis. She's trying to make her way down the floor, unable to convert. Did a good job getting to the basket, though. Timeout's being called. They're going to try to get a couple of more players in there. Looks like Lila Cernich will make her way in, and Story Stell, Story, S-T-O-R-Y, Stell, S-T-E-L-L, if you're scoring at home, made her way into the game there also.
I did not see the motion if it was 30-second or a minute.
We'll keep it right here, we've certainly fulfilled the sponsor requirements throughout the games that we've done last night and today. Look, if we love your comments, we don't charge a nickel to see these. They'll be archived as well, so you can go back at any time you want to and catch these games on our YouTube. They stay up on Boxcast for about a year, but they will stay on our YouTube channel forever. Just go up in the search bar and hit 446 Sports. You'll find it. It's the one that's still active. They because we had some walk-up music in softball games that we covered, YouTube says you can't do that anymore, and they cut us out, but we showed them.
Yeah, I've heard those cheerleaders do that. You can't do that. Clap, 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 clap.
Right. Now, I know they're monitoring, so they'll say, okay, so if we get cut off of Facebook or YouTube again, then we'll know that. Shot is up, and it's no good.
Announcer's jinx.
Right, that's me. Patriot from FTCA, they're down by the side. And hasn't had a lot to cheer about in this one, but I'm telling you, well represented this group is at the state championship tournament this weekend throughout everything. Back to the near side, McKinley Davis in the game now. Abby Kiefer is in there as well. Going up, looking for the basket and no good, under 42. Good save. Good save out of bounds. Story Stell has that one. Quick inside shot is up. Count the basket. That's 22. Kylie Nold that gets in there.
Timeout, get a few more players
yeah,
in.
They're going to get one more in.
Seconds.
That'll be Emma Shelby that makes her way in. We'll see if some others are getting in for this last little bit of time. Playing in a state championship game, you got to love that. 45, Lydia Van Valkenburg is back up off of the bench. And Coach Erica Richardson doing a good job of getting all of her players opportunities. And that's a difficult task as we looked over this roster. This chef team of Baton Rouge brings a lot of rostered players on here. We looked up and down the roster. Looked like there are a couple other subs coming in. Emma Owens has made her way in. Also in there is Kennedy Biles, number 32. Number 14.
Long three on that one.
Right. Jocelyn Davis is in there. And running out with 2 and 1. And the cheering's going on right at the end for Emma Owens. Unable to get it. And the Chef Patriots of Baton Rouge, they go indeed. They win this JV state championship decidedly with a 43-16 victory, led in scoring by Anna Richardson, but Lauren Beebe set the tone for this one with 10 points in the first period, scored all 10 that Chef scored before anyone else touched the basketball. 43-16, the final. We're going to turn it over to Al Quartermont down courtside for the post-game trophy presentation.
And remind you to stick around. We'll be having a presentation coming up here momentarily for both the champions and the runners-up. So if you guys can stay off the court until after our presentation. All right, first we want to award the Junior Varsity Girls State Championship runner-up plaque, and that will go to our team from the Faith Training Christian Academy of the Patriots. Coached by Walter Young. And now time for the presentation of the first place trophy, the Junior Varsity State Champions plaque, which will go to Chef of Baton Rouge, coached by Erica Richardson. Congratulations to Chef of Baton Rouge. Coming up at 2:30, we'll have our junior varsity boys state championship game with the Force from Shreveport Homeschool Sports and the Patriots from Faith Training Christian Academy.